Hi guys, this is Math Lesson 3.3, which is about area models and partial products. We've done area models already because we've done them with a one-digit number times a two-digit number. We kind of called them ribbons back then. Your objective today is I can use area models and partial products to multiply two-digit numbers. Here's today's riddle. A farmer has 17 sheep and all but 9 die. How many are left alive? You'll find out at the end. Now please make sure you have your materials. You must have a regular pencil, some graph paper, and your colored pencils. Colored pencils were on the supply list. Do make sure you have those. No crayons, no markers. Colored pencils work best. Now it says let's create an area model for 13 times 18. Outline a rectangle on the grid to model 13 by 18. Well, here it is, 13 across, 18 across, 13 going down. Now it says break apart the model into two smaller rectangles to show factors broken into tens and ones. Well, 13 equals 10 plus 3, and 18 equals 10 plus 8. So I'm going to make the top 10 plus 8. I'm going to make the side 10 plus 3. Now I got to do my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. Okay, that's 10 and 8. Now the other side needs to be 13. I know this is 10, so I'm just going to count up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and notice I've labeled them. By labeling, they mean to write the numbers on the top and on the side. Here we go. Now it says label and shade the smaller rectangles. Use the colors below. As you can see, I've already put the labels in. So now we need to do the shading. The first square is the 10 by 10 square. And for the 10 by 10 square, the directions say to use a blue. So I'm going to use a blue. Let me bring my up a little bit. All right, here's my 10 by 10. Notice how nicely I color it. I don't want to see something like that from you guys. I want to see it colored in nicely. All right, no scribbles. I don't want to see scribbles. I want to see nice coloring. You know, this is going to hang in the Stein Museum someday, when Miss Stein gets her own museum. Okay, now I know that 10 times 10 is 100. I'm going to put a little 100 right in that box, and I'm going to put a 100 in this box. Okay, the next one they want us to do is 10 times 8. And with 10 times 8, they want us to use a green. So I'm going to use a green for my 10 times 8 because that's this box right here. Let me get a little bit of a thicker point. Ah, that makes coloring much easier. All right, there's my 10 by 8. And you may need to stop the video because I do want you copying this on your paper. I want you to copy all the steps as I copy them on your paper. On the screen here, I want you doing it on your paper. So if you need to stop the video, go right ahead and stop the video so you can catch up. Now I know that 10 times 8 is 80. So let me reset. I'm going to put an 80 in this box and an 80 in this box. Now the next thing they want us to do is 3 times 10, and they want us to use yellow. So let's do 3 times 10, use yellow. Oh dear, I just found something new. All right, you'll see this, you'll love this. It's a highlighter tool. I didn't know I had one on this software. Alrighty then, there is our 3 times 10. And our 3 times 10, we know that that is 30. Whoops. We know that that is 30. Come on, close up. Here we go. So I'm going to put a 30 in this box and a 30 in that box. Now the last one we need to do is 3 times 8, and we need to color it in purple. So I'm going to go back up and get this handy highlighter that I didn't know I had. And here's the 3 times 8 boxes. Now if I wanted to, I could actually count all those squares to get the answer. But I don't need to do that because I know 3 times 8 is 24. And put a 24 in that box. All right, now we do the last 2 steps, which would be to add up all of our partial products. Now, our partial products are these answers. Those are partial products. Now, to add these up, I'd find it easier to write it this way. Make sure we line up those numbers. Now it's nice and neat. I have zeros to give me 4. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Carry a 1. 234. So the answer to 13 times 8 is 234. Okay, here's your assignment to work all by yourself. It says draw an area model and solve this problem. You want to do 15 times 24. The steps are here for you, and I hope you can read them because I have a feeling they're going to be small. Outline the rectangle that shows 15 times 24. Break the model into rectangles to show factors broken into tens and ones. We just did this. 10 plus 5 would be one of them. And 20 plus 4 would be the other one. Label the model. Color each of the smaller triangles a different color. Find the product of each of the smaller rectangles and record your answer. That's a rectangle, not a triangle. And just a sample, 10 times 8 equals 80. Add the partial products to find the final answer. When you finish, bring me your paper for your next assignment. Now, our riddle, a farmer has 17 sheep, all but 9 die. How many are left? 9, because they didn't die. I knew you'd like these funny little rhythms. Let's try this again. Riddles. All right. See you in a few minutes. Will you bring me your paper?